This one's interesting to me because as we talk with clients about potentially utilizing Einstein Prediction Builder and this type of AI within their Salesforce environment, they're immediately saying, okay, what does that look like? So you've got a sample model here. Let's just walk through that.
Yeah, exactly. So something that happens pretty often for some companies also is that they say, okay, let's start with Instant Prediction Builder. But yeah, I guess that before doing anything in Salesforce, the first step should be to plan accordingly, because this type of implementation requires like a process. So this would be like a basic sample. So first, dedicate yourself, to plan. If you spend time in planning, you are going to save a lot of time on errors. So it's better to plan before the errors happen. Then, we were talking about like a standard plan for an implementation. Then we will have a phase one when we are basically cleaning and understanding the data, because we need to assess, I have a contact that it's related to this, but this is somewhere else. I don't have the relations here. That type of thing, really data focused aspects. Then, probably the next phase would be to work specifically with the model. And in that way, you will need someone that understands the data and the business and can create, of course, a model. And of course, knows a little bit of statistics to probably select the best fields and to understand what should be the results that they are looking for. Then also, at the same time that you are creating the model, you should start training and probably analyzing how you are going to implement later on your model. The next phase would be like testing and validation, because let's say that you are going to have already built your model, but also you need to confirm and test those predictions. And last but not least would be the implementation and the deployment. Once your model is deployed, what is going to happen? Basically, you are going to start getting real predictions. So predictions in real time from your data. So that would be a basic plan for
that makes sense.
Implementing.
As I listen to you talk about that, I think that phase two is probably, they're all critical. But that's where the client really provides the most value, because they understand their data and they understand their workflows, hopefully. And so trying to build out those models, it's really critical to understand what data means what, and what the data quality is where, and how those relationships between certain fields and objects relate to one another, so that we can model based on that. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah, correct. Yeah. And also it's important to mention here, Jim, that it's important precisely to understand your business and your needs, because you are not going to be able to create predictions for everything at the same time.
Sure.
So in that way, you are going to make a decision accordingly, your priorities, your goals, your, I don't know, your, based on probably your forecast or the challenges that you have as a company.
Sure. So I know we got a couple more slides, and I want to be cognizant of time as we're kind of getting close to wrapping up. But I think what I heard you say there, though, is it's important to probably get some early wins by doing some less complicated models and some models where there's a higher level of confidence in the data quality, so that you can show the ROI on that before you get too complex. Does that make sense?
Yeah, exactly. And also it's important to have at least one model running, because you are going to have real-time predictions that you can take the most out of them, right? So, but if you don't have any and you started overcomplicating things, it's going to be harder for your process. So yeah, I guess that tiny steps are going to provide more efficiencies in a short period of time, definitely.